Hi guys, this is the Tall Guy from Tallguymath.com, and today we're going to start going over a little more about list functions. Specifically, we're going to start showing you how to start building list functions and some of the things you can do with list functions. Now, list functions are items that are unique to TI 83 or 84s. You can also start programming Excel if you really needed to, but this will give you a broader idea of how to start programming your calculator to do most of the work for you. So let's start taking a look, shall we? Now, when you look into a calculator for a list function, if you've been doing this in class, you have already seen the L1, L2, L3. If not, I'll tell you what buttons to push in just a minute. But we refer to, and I'm waiting for this to finish up in a second, you'll see where I'm going with this. We refer to these uppermost items as the list function, or at least I will, because this particular type of calculator program will take any function that you put into it, and a function is something that you would do math with, and it'll output whatever you want into its respective field. Now, a field can be either inputs or outputs, and I'll show you a little bit more about that in just a moment, but keep in mind that this is the terminology I'll be using. This up here will be the list function, while the items below will be the field. Now, let's say I give you a basic function that you remember from algebra, x plus 2. Okay, now normally you would go about putting in a bunch of random x's, and you would do x plus 2. So you do -2 plus 2, -1 plus 2, etc., etc., etc. Big whoop. And then you would tell us our corresponding answers. But let's just say we don't have this option. Takes too long. Let's say we called each item by what it is. It's a list. And the way this list function works is if we call this part right here list 1, because it is the first list available to you, and these are your respective inputs, then list 2 will be equal to list 1 plus 2. Okay, nothing wrong with that. And then your calculator would give you all these answers back in return. So take a moment, rewind if you need to, but you'll see where all these answers come from if you go from start to finish. So once again, this is your input column, and this is your output. These were your functions, and this is the field that you put them in. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Again, this is just a basic video to get us jump started. We're going to start doing things that are a little more complicated in just a moment. But anyways, I'm going to sign off on this video for the moment because it's 3 minutes long, and I'd rather not push it any further than what I have to. I'll see you all in the next video.